everybody, just a quick update on my September 2016 cruise. I'm Captain Jeffrey Wettig. This is sailing vessel Pegasus, and I'm the host of the Shooting Debris Sailing Podcast, which you can find on iTunes or over at www.theescapepods.com. This week I'm heading out for a week-long cruise on the Chesapeake Bay. I was going to leave yesterday. This is Sunday. I was going to leave yesterday, but too many things going on. Got down to the club late. Just pushing the envelope for daylight. Didn't want to rush around trying to get somewhere. Didn't have a lot of sleep, all that kind of stuff. So I got up this morning about 7, took off. Shortly thereafter, we're cruising down the Northeast River on a cloudy day, as you can see. The wind directly on the nose, coming down the channel, as you can see by the wind vane. So yeah, just wanted to give a quick update, kind of see how the boat is set up for cruising. It's a Pace Ship PY26, 1974. I've got the dinghy towing behind, got the Honda 15 horse cranked up, got the pain in the butt Mercury 3.5 up on the stand, which I had to make because I don't have poles going across. I had just a single stanchion, so I made that in the off season. I had one that was originally on there that rotted out, had to replace it. I got the STX 1000, whatever this is, Raytheon auto tiller. I have an 11-gallon tank of gas underneath, which you can see is full. In my locker here, I have about 5 gallons of gas in these little portable gas holders. I've got another 2.5 here, another 1 there, and I got 2.5 back in the dinghy. So what I'm hoping is, since all of this, except for this, is all non-ethanol gas, which I've been running lately. I buy it up in York County where I live. There's a gas station, an Amerigreen gas station that sells non-ethanol gas, and it's really made a difference on how well the outboard runs. I did have to replace, and what I'll do here is I'll open this up. My last project was replacing the Raycor fuel filter there, water separator. I had an old one on there, and I tried, the engine was giving me fits, so I tried replacing the canister, and it wouldn't come off. So the whole thing was corroded. It was probably 15, 20 years old. So that was about $100 at West Marine for the smaller 30 gallons per minute flow rate. And once I got that on, motor fired right up. Once I got the gas through the hose, through the squeezy ball there. And this, in case you're wondering, because I know a lot of people are curious about these outboard mounts and kind of how maybe flimsy they could be. Rick, the former owner of Pegasus, got in behind there and actually put like a 1/4-inch stainless steel plate to the hull and braced it inside internally, and then connected the outboard mount. So that's very sturdy. I have no issues with flex or anything like that. I got my bimini up. This is the thing I made. I'm sorry, this is the bimini. Dodger. This is the Dodger project they did last year. It's kind of rough around the edges, but it does due diligence in keeping a lot of the wind and the spray, and it's going to rain a lot tonight, I believe. The forecast is calling for heavy rains, so I'm going to have this up, pull back the companionway hatch a little bit, and hopefully keep the rain out. I take this one of those noodles that's down there, and I cut it down its length, and I'll put that up here, and that'll keep the rain from coming in this way. It'll drip off the edges. So it's kind of like a sailboat hack 101. I do have my electronics, which is an old GPS Mat 430 SX from Garmin. I have the updated chip, so I can see where I'm going at all times. Unfortunately, my Ray Marine is not working. I think the problem was earlier this summer, I shut off the battery down below and I had the motor running, and therefore the electricity coming off the alternator didn't have anywhere to go, and it shorted some things out, and that's one of them. So it's got power to it, but it stopped reading. So I'm probably gonna disconnect it, hope it resets, all that fun stuff. Don't have any traffic. Today there's a lone little sailboat over there, and I saw a couple people out fishing today. There's a waterman over there, and I had a couple sailboats going back up through, I guess, ending their cruise for the week. So we'll head below here, and I have my Coleman Extreme Cooler for my meat and stuff for the week. I got some steaks and some chicken and all that in there. I got my ice box in here, and this is the cover I was talking about on one of my recent podcasts. It's just like a foam mat, and I got 2 blocks of ice in there with a bag. I put it in yesterday, so it's nice and cool. That should keep for a couple days. I'll probably refill tomorrow morning when I'm down in Warden. Got my 2-burner stove. I got my coffee on. So pretty standard layout. The newer spaceship PY-26s after 1976 have an L-shaped galley. Kind of comes out here, and then they have like a foothold cut out into that cabinet so you can stretch out. And so the only other main difference in the interior between the years is the mast is gold anodized on the older models, and it's black anodized on the newer models. I got my quarter berth full of stuff. Got my foul weather gear back there. Got some outdoor cushions. Got my boots. I'm gonna need my Fallies tomorrow, so got my West Marine fold-up chairs for outside. Got my table, which I'll bring down. It folds down and then folds out. Got ample storage underneath all of these settees. I got all my goodies for eating. I got my hanging basket full of fruit and bread. Got my books. This is the sink with another storage area in the back there. I did install, if you can see it, you probably can't, there you go. I got my Seaworthy, I think it's Seaworthy Goods rain cover for my port light. And I only installed the one on the starboard side. I didn't put one on the port because the port actually sticks out a little bit and it wouldn't be flush, so I gotta kind of finagle that. I got the head here, more storage back there, and then of course the V-berth, and my little rack up front for my duffel bag, and my 10-inch hatch, which keeps the air moving. The other thing I bought last year, which is a lifesaver, is this dumb thing. It's a O2 cool fan. You can clip anywhere and stick it right next to your head, and it keeps the air moving. And keeps a little droning noise, white noise going on, so when the halyards are clanging around, and you got some white noise to kind of keep things going. So that's about it for the setup of Pegasus under cruise. What I'm hoping here is, as you can see on the left is Turkey Point, on the right is Spasudi Island, and I'm kind of going right down the cut towards Wharton Creek. I don't know if you can make it out. There's another point kind of straight down there. I got to get through there. I'm hopefully going to be meeting up with Lee Cumberland, who was a former guest on my podcast. He does the Beautiful Crazy Happiness website. He's on a Tiana 37 with his wife. They just got back from Panama. They've been spending their time in Annapolis lately, but they said they're coming up to Wharton, so hopefully I'll catch up with them. Over there is Havre de Grace, where the Susquehanna River comes in. Over there is Sand Island. You can make it out. And like I said, we got a sailor coming up the bay there. And Turkey Point, there's a lighthouse on Turkey Point, and on the other side of Turkey Point is the Elk River. So that's the update for today. Thanks for checking us out. I'll probably continue to do an update. I did bring my GoPro. I don't know if I'm gonna really do much GoPro videoing or not, but hopefully, we'll check it out. Hopefully, after it rains tomorrow, the front moves through. We get a nice stiff northwesterly that will take us down to Annapolis. All right, sail on, brother.